Hey guys, thanks for joining us once again. It's the T0o Live crew. We are back with another show with a special guest. Who would have known? We have the very own Jamie from State Farm. Hi, Jamie.
You a mess. Hi.
And we got the crew here. We got the real Tanya, stick to the script, and of course, First Lady Sasha. You know how she do. It's good to be with you guys again, and we want to encourage you to like, subscribe, share, and click that little bell, so you can get the notifications when we come out with new episodes, which we come out every week with another episode. Anybody want us to talk about something, leave it in the comments. Let us know, and we'll get it on there. Jamie, you want to say a little something? Thanks for joining us. Like, what's going on with you today?
Not much. I'm excited to be here. I've watched you guys, and now I'm jumping in. I want to be a part
Oh my goodness. Yes. We have to keep the T0o Live crew even liver. Thank you, Jamie. So, okay, guys, I guess we should just get on into the Hood movie review.
Stay close. Don't say anything. And what did you see? Nothing.
Ava, let's go.
I love you.
I love you too. Is it snowing?
No, that doesn't look like snow.
It's been 48 hours since the mysterious ash began to fall throughout parts of the world, and little is still known. The debris has now killed thousands of females and infected millions more.
Tell me what's happening.
It's only women.
It's called Only. And like I said, the trailer looks interesting. It's like, oh, wow, okay. But that movie, I want to tell y'all, first of all, it moved extremely slow. Second of all, I usually don't mind going back in time in movies. I usually don't mind it. But this time, it was all over the place. Like, I literally was like, wait, is she dreaming this, or is this something that's happening right now? I just couldn't get it. But I guess to give a little synopsis of that movie, it was basically some virus hit the air, corona, and all of a sudden all of the females started dying or getting sick. And so the one of the main characters, it appeared to me that she may be one of the only women left. I still don't know how many women may have been left, but she was on one of the ones that was left. And so her boyfriend, I don't know if it was her husband, I think it was her boyfriend.
You telling the whole movie?
I mean, I gotta tell.
No, I think that's okay. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up the thing, but I think that's okay.
Okay.
Because didn't you get that from the trailer that it was a,
Yeah, you see it's a virus.
Time movie.
He's trying to protect her, and so people are searching for women that are still alive. I do want to. This one good thing about this movie, my boy Carl was in there, and if you don't watch The Walking Dead, then you don't know about Carl.
Because I don't know about Carl.
And Carl, the young man Carl, was in it, and I was like, man, look at him. He's doing his thing, even though it's a little Netflix movie, But that's one thing I liked about it. But other than that, guys, it went too slow for me. It was too much time travel or time warp. What do you call it? The real time? Yeah, I don't know.
Flashbacks.
Flashbacks. Yeah, it was too much of that for me. And the way it ended, boo boo kitty. No. All right, I'm giving it 2 Fagos. I'll give it 2.5 because Carl was in it. Carl.
Look, man, I get it. My dad killed your dad, but you need to know something. Your dad was an asshole.
Was
He's
he
the the young man, the young boy, him and his dad was together.
He do look different.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Chandler Riggs is his name. I think his real name. I think it's Chandler. But yeah, man, he's cold on The Walking Dead. Like he started as a kid on that Walking Dead, but Anyway, I digress because you guys don't watch it unless Jamie does. Jamie
I watch
perked up.
it.
Yes.
Oral.
I love my Walking Dead. Yeah, yes. All right, go ahead. Anybody else jump in? What did y'all think about Only?
I think I was a little disappointed. The only character that I knew was Leslie Owens Jr.
Yeah.
And I don't even just really know him from acting. I know him from his voice because he is a phenomenal singer.
Won't you come in from the cold? Wanna help you ease the feeling weighing on your mind. Looking for.
First, I thought when I saw the trailer, I think the first thought was, "Is this a horror picture?" Because I'm like, I really don't do horror pictures.
Right, I know you said that.
Right, because that's just, I don't really get into horror or thriller. But I watched the movie anyway. I was a little disappointed because at first I had said they stayed in one spot way too long. But like you said, the story moved very slow. Was I disappointed? Yeah, I was disappointed too. The way they hyped it up, I thought the story was gonna go a different direction. Maybe like she was different from everybody else or whatever. But but that wasn't the case. It was just actually the precautions and the prepping that the man in her life did for her, which I thought that was just phenomenal. I said last week, I love Black love. He loved her enough that he sacrifices a lot of things, But
I didn't like that about it. I
like that about it because he, it lets you see how you sacrifice for those you love,
Right.
And I talk about that all the time. You make sacrifices for, those you love. But was that a favorite movie of mine? Absolutely not. I'm with Trixie on that. I give it those 2.5 Fagos, and that's really stretching it. The end of the story was very disappointing, and I think I said something out loud and walked away from the TV.
Wow, First Lady.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that.
A happy ending doesn't make a movie good.
No, but even the ending, the way
it didn't have to be happy.
It didn't even have to be that way.
It didn't make
come on,
sense.
really. Some of the things that they went through, she caused it. I'm thinking to myself, really.
Okay, Jamie.
I actually liked it. I liked it. First, I'm gonna let a little bit of my snowflake out right now, and I'm gonna throw up a trigger warning. All right, because of the people that I know who have either been through COVID, going through COVID, or have they've lost somebody. Because this film is very much like it's a mixture of what's going on right now, kind of mixed up with A Handmaid's Tale, sort of.
Yes.
So if you still have a little bit of COVID PTSD. Because you have been isolated from your family, or you're actively sick, or you're dealing with the loss of somebody, maybe this is not the film for you right now.
That might be what my problem is, Jamie. Thank you.
You gotta work your way up to this film, is the way this is, because those themes of isolation and loss and what it really means to survive is what it's about. Because what is survival, right? If you are still separated from society, separated from the people that you love, separated from even the prospect of making new memories, right? So, people are choosing what they think survival is. And then the people that they love have to be all right with it. So it's a slow burn because the main theme is isolation. you know.
Mhm.
So if you get claustrophobic, it's a rough film for you. It's gonna be rough. But the themes are strong. The acting is really strong. I was surprised. Everything about I thought it was I just thought it was a strong all the way through, even when it came to people doing, you know, Carl and his dad. What is the character's name for real?
I don't even remember. Was it
Carl
Jay?
and his dad, you know, they are tempted to do some evil things, but for what could be considered a good reason. And what is a good reason for doing something corrupt or evil in the apocalypse, sort of thing. So I liked it. I don't understand this rating system we have. What is Fagos, you say?
Jamie, where are you from?
Is it out of 5 Fagos? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And you can name a flavor too. So
okay, my favorite Faygo is cream soda Faygo. So I'm gonna say it's at a 3.5. A 3.5 cream soda Faygo.
All right. Look at that. But she broke it down really well. I like that. Yep.
She did. And I guess, and that's usually I said, I guess I see it in that way, Jamie, because we have been affected with people with COVID. We have been part of the quarantine. I've had to do some sacrifices for people in my household for COVID. So it was just, I guess it was a little too close for me to enjoy the movie.
Why are you laughing, Stick?
I mean, because the last two things they said, you know, about what's going on, Jamie, State Farm, she broke it down. And then what First Lady said too, it is something that we can look at and it's like, man, this is kind of hitting hard. A lot of people get emotionally attached to their stories or a story, and they actually take it to like it's real. So you can see women and men and maybe even children be like, I don't want to watch this no more because it's like what we dealing with. I'm stuck in my house. I can't talk to my people. I know people that passed away. I know people that's quarantined. I was expecting, you know, more from the story. I enjoyed what I watched. The acting was surprisingly good. I seen the young lady who played the female lead. She's been in other movies. She usually plays supporting, and she did a good job.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah. Yep. And that was like at least 10 plus years ago. So she did a good job in that too. Leslie Odom, I've never seen him act except for on a commercial, and that's just a real brief part, but he did a good job. I like the storyline. I feel like I think the execution was weak because of how I kept jumping back and forth. Continuity was getting broken, and it was looking like they didn't need to go back for certain certain flashbacks didn't need to be explained, or when they happened, you didn't need to talk about it. You just you could have did that through conversation and then a brief one, like, you know, dealing with people that you come across on the internet or, you know, out and about if you did meet them. I was disappointed. And then, you know what? I'm gonna tell you a couple things. She ruined the relationship. What happened because of her, and it was not his fault. And I'm so glad that the black man survived in the movie, which we usually don't see.
Still, the black girl died first.
I saw the real Tanya sitting up there just waiting.
It's more hundreds of movies of the black man dying way before.
Oh, okay.
For doing what? What does he do? Yes, I made it. I'll make it a person. What does he always do? He either protecting his kid, his woman, or the white man. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't do either one. He survived it all. And he got hurt in the process of it. Now let's go.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. My Fagos, I'm gonna give it. I did like the story. I think it drops down from 4 to 3. The execution was weak. The story was strong. The execution was weak. To see the same stuff over and over, or to, like I said, flip-flop back and forth when it didn't need to be flip-flopping back and forth. We didn't need that. I'm going to go with Peach Faygo this time. A little sweet, something different that I'm not used to, but I like I've tried it before, and I enjoyed it a couple times. So I like Only. It did.
We talking about sodas, pops?
Yeah. Peach Faygo. What you talking about?
I don't know. You said you enjoyed it a couple times. I had it.
Oh my goodness!
I said they got the flavors right here. The flavors is right here, baby. You got to look at. know.
Okay,
Okay,
all
real
right.
Tanya. What you
Come
think?
on, real. Come on,
T.
real.
So
Yeah.
I don't really even know why I picked this movie because I am like kind of paranoid with the COVID. Like to me, that's the worst case scenario. I don't really per se trust. I don't necessarily trust Bill Gates. He does believe in population control, and
Well, why don't he just control his own self? Okay.
And that
All right,
shit
go
because
fuck
he
with
got
wifey
billions of dollars, you know, the poor people are the people that
he want to get rid
he
of.
disposed of, He's taking up too much resources. But Jamie has a rebuttal to that if we have time. I'll let her say that. But as far as the movie goes, it was just something about the movie that really got on my nerves.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you guys that. Okay, so the thing is, it's a woman, and the government will try to take them and I guess harvest their eggs or something like that.
Yeah.
So they're trying to hide because people are hunting women. So, okay, she's a very pretty lady, first of all.
Right.
She done quarantine though for I don't know how long she was supposed to be in quarantine.
378 days.
378 days.
It was over 400.
It was over 400.
Her eyebrows are arched for the gods, okay? Her hair is long and flowing and silky. Now,
right. Wouldn't you have cut your hair off so you
at
look like a
least,
dude?
at least cut your hair off. And then I would think she was born in Bombay, India. I kind of feel like maybe they naturally grow a little mustache every now and then. Cut
Funny on them?
Yeah, a little something. You know what I'm saying? Like most women, you know, have little facial hair, sideburns or something. She was fabulous throughout this whole movie.
It had,
and it got on my nerves. She tucking all of this hair in this hat.
right, and they can
Girl, if you don't shave your head on today.
I felt like that too.
So that's what really irked me about
because you could completely tell she's a lady. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
care if she
every
takes
day,
stuff
all
down.
In the house. They were in the house in quarantine.
Oh, not when they left.
But her eyebrows,
out.
Who was arching her eyebrows?
He was arching her eyebrows.
But why?
He did love her that much.
He was doing them toes. He was doing them
self-care. Self-care. Come on.
He was doing them
is
toes.
that a French manicure?
Well,
I
honey,
take my mustache off before this.
She should have left her mustache on because they,
right.
You know, I don't know.
Shaved her chin hairs. You know,
yeah.
she wanted to
She
keep
was
it clean.
ready for the world. Okay,
I appreciate.
Any other movie when people are on the run, if it's a woman, she on the run. She is going to shave her hair off or try to color it or something. But in this case, she should have cut that hair off. And then
she did take them down.
Made a goatee.
So yeah,
she did take them
taped
down.
down her breast, but she didn't let her mustache grow in.
And I would have been like,
hello, yes, may I have eggs and bacon, please? Oh, you don't have eggs?
I know. I'm gonna tell you this. COVID's been rough. COVID's been rough, but I ain't seen no crazy eyebrows or some facial.
Man, still crazy.
Right.
But listen, and the one thing I wanted to say, I think maybe the flashback, something I felt like I was missing was the flashback. Y'all could have flashed us back to how they met. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Why is his love so strong for her?
Yeah, like give me some of that
Yeah.
backstory. So it was a love story, but I didn't get to see their love build. Because I was thinking, like, even, you know, she's an Indian woman. He's a black man. You hardly ever see that in society. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with us brown people?
I would have liked to have seen what was the relationship he had with her father. Was it always approval? That type of thing. So I felt like they neglected that. They could have given us more of a love story so that we could care. Because I can't say, but certain times I could have been more emotional in the movie, but I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
and then I was like, that's like not your wife. Not that it has to be for you to love somebody that deeply, but I'm like, you know, like you said, show us why you love her so much that you are willing to do all of this. you know, or was it just because?
Oh no,
Only
I'm just saying, like if you're in a quarantine situation, whoever you with, you're gonna probably try to make sure they survive. I think.
Right, you don't want to be the only one.
You don't want to be the only one. It's us together. You know what I'm saying? So
and then the only part we saw emotion was anger, and that was when she flipped out. You know, when she got upset about something.
For some reason, I knew you would
I
have
was
issue with that part.
Of course, I'm like.
I mean, she kind of got on my nerves doing that, but I like you said, it was frustration of being cooped, and then the news that she had got. You know, it was just too much.
And we're not gonna act like this. Like in some movies, when you do that type of thing to a character, or if y'all have y'all spats, and then it gets to the point where the person that you're protecting has a spat with you, and they go off like that, we have seen other characters do worse than leave. We have seen worse, and I mean, and those movies have been great too. And I'll be up there like, man, I actually thought he was okay. Man,
well, okay.
Go ahead, T. Go ahead, T.
Say what you wanted to say.
Hater in the house. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? A black man do the right thing, and then he getting blamed like it's his fault.
So this is actually our first movie.
I'm just saying, y'all.
This is actually our first movie that I probably wouldn't be considered a black movie. But I felt like the lead was black, so I'm putting it in that category. But anyway,
look like me and y'all, the rest of y'all.
I'm gonna give it a solid 3 Fagos, but they still diet colas. I just couldn't imagine the editor sitting there editing this movie and like, oh my gosh, she didn't even let her mustache grow in. What do I have to do to make her look like a male?
Right.
That's all we have time for today. Thank you. Please share this video, hit the notification button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace out.